Hey you guys, it's me, the T, and we are back together for the second day of the third week of our Back in the Saddle workout. I hope everything's going as well for you as it is for me. I don't know if I look very different, but I feel very different. Every single day, I'm feeling a little bit more fit. And that, after all, is the object of the action. We want to feel better and be stronger when these 12 weeks are over than we were when they started, and we will have video evidence to prove it. Let's get on with it. You know what we're going to start with? We're going to start with our joint mobility. I'm just going to hit it. If you have questions, please post them to the forum. If you want to send me videos for correction, you can private message me and we will figure out how to make that work. Okay, it's our work in progress, you and me, and you're going to get fit with T. Let's kick it.
20 seconds, 19 seconds, 18 seconds, 17 seconds, 16
Remember,
seconds, 15 seconds,
joint mobility,
13 seconds,
starting
12
from the
seconds,
bottom
11
up.
seconds, 10,
We're going to get some
9,
liquid into our
7,
veins and
6,
joints.
5,
Here we go.
4, 3,
If you need something
2,
to get balanced, you
1.
take it as you
joint
lift,
mobility,
and you're going to circulate. Make a little circle with your ankle in one direction, and then stop and go back in the other. We're going to do that on both sides. La, 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 la. When you get to the knees, you're going to put them together. Get your knees bent. Make nice, tight circles to each side. Moving up to the hips. I'm going to make nice circles. There we go. And a little hip opening move. Lift your knee. Take your hip around to the outside. Now moving up the arms, hands.
40 seconds,
Let's get our circles in both directions with the shoulders. Make little circles if you have time. Neck,
30 seconds,
left, right, turn, turn.
20 seconds,
Oh, that's wonderful. Just shake it all out. All the way to your fingertips. Wake the whole body up.
10,
And get ready to go with some jumping jacks. We're going to get warmed up now.
jumping jacks,
Now that our joints know that there's something happening,
2,
we're going to work on it. Here we go.
jumping jacks,
Jump it up. Jump, 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 jump. Remember, we're doing this for 30 seconds. Remember the alternate.
30 seconds,
You can't do that much impact, or just get up on your toes. Otherwise, please jump.
10,
Remembering to breathe. Next is going to be the Grimleys, and they're grim for a reason.
3, 2, 1, release.
Hands together in front of you, and then alternate. Don't have to get a lot of air on this.
20
If you
seconds,
cannot jump at all, just do the rotation, but be conscious, because when you're just doing the rotation, you might tend to over-rotate.
10,
Or you can do it this way.
rest prepare for dynamic stretches. 3, 2, 1, rest prepare for dynamic stretches.
Oh, yes. Now, remember, you're going to come into our dynamic stretch. The first one is a lunge
10,
with a twist, and then you alternate sides.
next up,
Okay.
lunge W twist.
Here we go. Lunge with a twist. 2, 1.
Lunge
Nice
W
little lunge.
twist.
Twist. Come back up. Other side. As deep as you
20
can.
seconds.
As short as you need to.
10. Next up, knees to chest.
Got that?
3, 2,
Knees to chest next.
knees to chest.
Here you go. If you can go up on your toe, great. If not, stand flat, knee to chest.
20 seconds.
Don't lock your knee if you're standing still. Knee up, knee. Woo.
10,
Still getting warm. And at the same time, getting some
Hip
stretching.
stretch W twist.
Now we're going to do the hip stretch with a twist.
1. Hip stretch W
So we
twist.
come forward, hand goes inside here, turn up, look at the sky. Get a nice rotation. And you can hold for 30
20
seconds. Or you can alternate. I kind of like holding it for 30 seconds. Twisting a little more.
Next up, overhead reach and
Breathing.
weight about. 3, 2, 1.
Hip stretch with a
Overhead
twist.
reach and weight about. 40 seconds.
Overhead reach.
30 seconds.
Weight around means you are bent. You hinge at the hip. Reach. Straight up.
20
Reaching out.
seconds.
Coming down. All the way up. Reaching out. Hinge at the hips. You got to hinge here. Don't hunch forward. Okay?
10.
Go only as deeply as you can keep your legs straight.
3, 2, 1. March or rest.
All right. Now, we're going to begin the regular exercises with the squats.
20 seconds.
Going to do your standard squats now. Now, if you paid any attention to the stuff that I sent you, you realize that the depth of your squat and all the mechanics are based on this distance here. So it's not going to look the same when all of us do it. You might have to have your feet further apart or closer together to have proper form. And you keep the chest high. Chest high and sit back. Sit back.
20 seconds.
Here we go. Press out through your heels now.
Next up, march or rest. 3, 2, 1. March or rest.
Oh yeah. Legs are awake now. If they weren't before, they're gonna be in a little bit. All right. March it
20
out.
seconds.
March it out, or you can complete the rest if you need to. Because we're about to go into the total body extensions. Now by now, you should kind of have the hang of those.
10.
Off to the side, just so you can see the form.
Next up, total
It's the
body
one where we're
extension.
gonna reach down
3,
and go all the way up to our toes as
Total
quickly
body
as we
extension.
can in form. Weight still back on your heels when you land.
20 seconds.
For your toes, heels, toes, heels, toes, heels, toes, toes.
10. Next up, march or rest. 3, 2, 1. March or rest.
Okay. Whew. I'm feeling me. As high as you can get your knees.
20 seconds.
If that means you have to go more slowly, that's fine. Remember, core is tight. Whenever you're raising your leg, core is tight.
10.
Not just flinging your legs and arms around.
Next up,
Okay.
prisoner punisher squats.
Moving into the prisoner squats.
2, 1.
Hands wide.
Prisoner punisher squats.
Squat. Still keeping your chest open. Hands wide.
20 seconds.
Core tight. When we get to the bottom of the last one, we're going to hold it. Here we go.
10.
Holding it. Not your breath.
March or
Keep
rest.
breathing. Keep
3,
breathing.
2,
Go a little deeper.
1. March or rest.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Woohoo. I feel like I've taken myself prisoner there. We're going into another round of total body extensions. You remember those? Down on your heels, up on your toes. For those of you who like old movie musicals, that would remind you of the Varsity Drag.
Next up, total body extension.
Here we go.
3,
You ready?
2, 1.
Let's get down with it.
Total body extension.
If your pace is like this, that's okay. If it's faster, also fine. It's all up to you. Find your pace and stick to it. Then push a little. Here we go.
Next up, rest and march. 3, 2, 1. Rest and march.
Okay. Woohoo! I'm feeling good today. Let's march it off.
20
You can even
seconds.
go to the side if you like. Oh yeah. No need you have to keep it straight. You can go sideways. I'm feeling like it. Okay. Here we go. Into the side lunge.
Next up, side
Remember,
lunge.
with the side lunge, reaching out with that foot.
2.
Sit back into that leg. Okay?
Side lunge.
Sit back into that leg. And switch to the other side. And sit back into that leg, chest high. It's not a deep movement. It's
20
unilateral.
seconds.
Really feel that weight on this side. Opposite leg, straight if you can. You can squeeze it a little bit if you can't, but as far out as you can. Sit on that leg. Oh yeah.
Next up,
And
march
switch.
rest.
Woohoo.
3, 2, 1.
Okay. Now we're marching some more. Now, we're going into, once again, excuse me, seems to be quite a few people are digging on the sumo squats. So, we're gonna do some mighty funky sumo squats. Remember, that is feet are wide,
10.
toes pointing out,
Next up,
We're gonna
sumo
reach.
squats.
and then as we lower, we're gonna bring our hands down.
1.
Okay?
Sumo squats.
Here we go. Sumo.
20 seconds.
Chest open.
10. Next up, march rest. 3, 2, 1. March rest.
Oh yeah. That feels splendid. In those sumo squats, when you press out through your heels and you squeeze up, you should feel that along the insides of your thighs, as well as in the glutes. Okay? So think about that while you're doing your mighty sumos. If you want to grunt one time, you go ahead and do it. Now, we're going to do
Next up,
sliders,
skaters.
our little skater slider thingies.
2, 1. Skaters.
Skate, swing, press, pull your arm. Pull like you're pulling on a pulley as you go through. Don't just swing your
20
arms.
seconds.
Get all that weight onto one leg, then get all that weight onto the other leg.
10. Next up, march rest, prepare. 3, 2, 1. March rest, prepare.
All right. That was great fun. Now we're going to proceed to the mat. Okay, we're down on the mat. We're going to start off with up and down. Turning myself into position here.
Next up, up
On
and
my
down.
knees. Hands down in
3,
front of me. Want to give myself room to
1.
swing through
Up and down.
as I press up into the downward dog. And then swing through. Breathe it in. Swing it through. Breathe in.
20 seconds.
Swing it through. Press back into the heels. Forward and through. Press back.
10.
Forward and through.
Next
Remember,
up, rest.
if you can't go all the way down,
3,
just stop at your
2,
knees
1. Rest.
and through. Okay. Take a rest. Now, if you need to stretch here,
10.
you can go into this little baby
Next up,
cobra.
plank, elbow.
Otherwise, just
3,
relax as we
2,
move to the plank.
Plank, elbow.
Okay, you know this guy. You're breathing.
20
You're
seconds.
squeezing your navel up toward your spine. You're keeping your legs strong. Chest open. Shoulders
10.
wide. You're not going to hunch down, okay? Keep pressing
Next
out.
stop, rest.
Breathe.
3,
Remember, if you have to
2,
surrender,
1.
get to your knees
Rest.
first. Just like that. Keep everything nice and strong and taut as you move down into that position to protect your spine and really improve the efficacy. Improve
Next stop, close grip
the
push-up.
cotton
knee wall.
picking exercise. Here we go.
2,
Close grip push-ups.
close grip push-up knee wall.
Back straight. Come on down. Press up. Really feel the backs of your arms. Let your
20
triceps
seconds.
do the worst. Notice I said triceps do the worst. That's an indicator of how much freaking struggle it can be. Press in. Press hard. Use your breath and your
Next
strength
stop,
and go.
rest. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah. Really breathing the way we talked about in that article, where you're inhaling down and then really
10.
exhaling powerfully out. All right, we're going to smooth ourselves right on into the old mountain climbers. Hands down,
1.
legs up,
Mountain climbers wall mountain.
let's go. Knee to chest, or somewhere near there. Knee to chest,
20 seconds.
core tight. Shoulders open, chest open.
10. Next stop, rest. 3, 2, 1. Rest.
Down to the knees. Woo! Kind of get a nice steady gait on there. Remember, that's my tempo. Your tempo might be something completely different. Now, we're going to get ourselves back in position for up and down. Take your
3,
breaths.
2, 1. Up and down.
Swing it up, down, through. Up we go. Down, through.
20 seconds. 10.
Oh, yeah.
Next stop, rest. 3, 2, 1. Rest.
Wow. After the triceps, and today particularly, I'm really feeling this across the back of the arm and into the shoulders. We're going to get ourselves back into our happy plank. That's what I'm going to call it from now on. The happy plank.
1. Plank.
Plank it up. Now, keep in mind, if this plank is not for you, and you cannot hold it the whole time, remember, you can come to your knees,
20
do it
seconds.
consciously, and then hold the top tight. Hold it tight here. And as soon as you can, take it right back up again, okay?
Next stop, rest. 3, 2, 1. Rest.
Yeah. I need that rest after that. Now, we're going to move into the medium grip push-ups. Remember, that's with your hands just about at shoulder width. Instead of inside, you're going to be right in line with your shoulders. Okay? Get ready.
1.
Here we go.
Medium grip push-up knee wall.
Whenever I do this one, I have to really be conscious to not hunch my shoulders. The elbows can come out just a little bit on this. You're not focusing on the triceps as much. If your hands get further apart, you can't really keep your elbows super tight.
10.
Breathe it in
Next
and
stop,
force it
rest.
out. Breathe it on in
2.
and then push out. Come on. Oh yeah. Ooh, let me sneak over here and grab a little towelation. Okay, now back to mountain climbers.
Next stop, mountain climber or wall mountain climber.
Open up my chest a little bit.
Mountain climber or wall mountain climber.
Here we go. Knee to chest. And if anybody cares to yodel, yodeling is allowed. In fact, yodeling might be encouraged. I don't know if I have the strength for it today. Thank you, Janet Stoddard. Yodeling works for me. We're going to get ourselves back into position for up and down. Let's keep this just a little bit.
3,
And
2, 1.
up.
Up and down.
Put them down. Breathing in. And then really exhale out.
20 seconds.
Get rid of your air. But then get some more. And then exhale. Breathe it in.
10.
And then exhale.
Next up, rest.
Breathe in.
3,
And exhale.
1. Rest.
And drop to the knees. And get a little rest. We're going to do our last set of push-ups coming up. I know, not a second too soon. Wider grip, so wider than your shoulders.
Next up, wide grip push-up knee wall.
Get your knees into position.
1.
And let's go.
Wide grip push-up knee wall.
Now these elbows are going to come out a bit because your hands are far apart. That's okay, just don't let your elbows fly out.
20 seconds.
Still be conscious of where they are. Remember that you can do all of these push-ups against the wall.
10.
You can also do mountain climbers against the wall.
Next up, rest.
You can make them challenging. Don't feel bad if you're using the wall. Use it fully.
Rest. 30 seconds.
Okay. Woo! Oh yeah. I'm ready to rest behind that. But we do have one more set of mountain climbers. Now, we may have to have everybody send in audio of them doing their mountain climbers and see if anybody else is yodeling.
10.
Okay. Color me crazy.
Next up,
I don't mind.
Climber or wall mountain climber.
Here we go.
3, 2, 1. Mountain climber or wall mountain climber.
I'm gonna push this one. The further you get out over your hands, the higher you can bring your knees to chest. FYI. Don't hate me.
10. Next up, rest. 3, 2, 1. Rest.
Woo! My mercy! That is just brutal. Now, we're going to go right into our glute bridges. Do it on this side.
Next up, glute bridge.
Lay down.
2, 2.
Got pressing your hands down. We're going to go up for 2, hold for 2, down.
2, 2.
1, 2, squeeze 2, down 2. Up 2, squeeze 2, down 2. 1, 2, squeeze 2,
20 seconds.
down 2. Up 2, squeeze 2, down 2. Up 2, squeeze 2, down 2. Really feel your feet
10.
on the ground and your hands
Next up, alternating
pressing
heel
down
touches.
so that even your triceps work with this.
2, 1. Alternating heel touches.
We do straight up for the alternating heel touches. Lift your torso and twist just a little. Lift, bend down. Lift it and then bend
20
just a little bit.
seconds.
Really get into those obliques there. Oh yeah.
10. Next up,
Going back into the glute bridges.
2, 3, 2, 1. Glute bridge 2, 2, 2.
2. Down. Up 2. Squeeze 2. Down 2. Up 2. Squeeze 2. Down 2.
20
Up
seconds.
2. Squeeze 2. Down 2. Up 2. Squeeze 2. Down 2. Feet on the floor. Hands pressing down.
10.
We're really using all these
Next
muscles.
up, cross leg alternating toe touches.
Okay?
2, 1. Cross leg alternating
Cross
toe
legs.
touches.
Up we go. Reaching up. Really feeling that in these upper abs.
10.
The straighter up you press, the more you'll feel it in your upper
Next
abs.
up, cobra. 3, 2, 1. Cobra.
Oh yeah. Turning. Getting that lovely cobra on.
20 seconds.
Then you're going to push into your downward facing dog after this. Remember, do this to your comfort level till you feel a stretch. Do not overextend your back, all right? Sometimes you're going to be down here. That's perfectly fine.
Next up, downward facing dog. 3, 2,
Okay.
1.
Press
Downward
up.
facing dog.
You want to try to get your heels to the ground.
20 seconds.
Breathe in, fill your lungs. And as you exhale, maybe deepen that stretch just a little. Get your head down. Stretch your arms and the backs of your shoulders as well as your hips,
Next
your
up, low lunge.
glutes, your hamstrings, and your calves.
1. Low lunge.
Lunge up on one knee, reaching up, reaching down, leaning just a little bit of a
50
lunge
seconds.
right here. I'm just going to go ahead and hold that, and as I breathe, I'm going to lean into the stretch a little more.
40 seconds.
Holding each side for 30 seconds. Trying to keep my shoulders straight across as I reach in both
30
directions.
seconds.
Switching. Breathe in.
20 seconds.
Exhale. Reach up a little more, reach down a little more. That's a lovely thing. Next, we're going to go into our lying piriformis stretch.
4. Stretch.
Reach high, reach low.
Lying piriformis.
As we go down,
Stretch.
we are here. Cross the figure 4. Reach through to the outside, through the inside
50
leg.
seconds.
Pull it towards you. If you want a little extra stretch, you can put your hand here on the knee and push that direction. You will feel it here. You will know you're doing it when you feel that stretch right here. Now, pulling. Breathe in and out.
30 seconds.
This is one that's designed to make you want to hold your breath. Or maybe whimper a little.
20 seconds.
Breathing.
10.
Keep breathing.
Next up, lying spinal twist.
This is the one where we are going to bring our knees
1.
together at chest.
Lying spinal twist.
Open arms. Twist. Just let your body fall. Oh, that feels so good. Let me get my hips
50
lined up.
seconds.
You should be stacked on your hips if you can. Oh my goodness. I could just fall asleep in this position. I find it so
40 seconds.
restful. You're going to reach and switch sides. Remember, knees, fall,
30
let them
seconds.
down. Okay. Don't get upset or anything if you notice that you are
20
tighter on
seconds.
one side than the other. Give that side a little more attention. Loosen it up. It will all come. Keep breathing.
10.
Breathing.
Next up, posterior scapular twist.
So now
3, 2.
we're going to swing back over to the other
Posterior
side.
scapular twist.
And we're going to take this hand and rotate down. I like to go in both directions,
50 seconds.
just so you can really feel that rotation. This is not going to be a huge movement. Do not try to force your
40
hand down.
seconds.
Very small muscles. They're really not meant to go everywhere. Now you're going to go on the other side.
30 seconds.
Can't see what I'm doing, but you'll have to trust me. Pressing down and
20
back
seconds.
and over. And still on this side, I'm noticing it's a little bit tighter.
10.
You'll feel the stretch if you
Stop.
press
Don't
down
touch
far
reach the
enough.
sky.
And you're going to hold it right there.
2, 1. Don't touch reach.
Now, reaching up in a big V. Up, reaching up high, and then exhaling down. One last time, in, out. Nice. Inhale up. And we're done. Listen, I had a really, really good time doing that just now. I hope that you had a great time. Remember, everything will come to you as you practice it and as you loosen up your body and become more familiar with what it's saying, what it's begging for, what it's screaming not to do. All of this will become known to you if it isn't now. So just keep at it. I'm going to keep at it. You keep at it. Keep your feedback coming in and keep on getting fit with T. Oh, my mercy. I got to call that a wrap.